everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Blanco. I am a third year 5th grade teacher. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Today is Tuesday, August 30th. I did not get a chance to talk to you guys yesterday because as we were coming in, there was big heavy rain and I just did not want to get my camera wet. I did not want to risk that chance because it's a very expensive camera. So I just decided not to film anything. I did, however, come in early yesterday because I did wanted to print a lot of materials for the students. I do want to go ahead and show you guys what I have. Most of it is from TPT. Some of it are free and then some of it are paid that I purchased like on back to school night or one of those like $1 sales. I did have this making inferences. We did work on inferences and then we also did work on predictions. I basically told them that a prediction and inference are the exact same thing. So that is what we worked on today. For their warm-up, I really like where you have to take an part of a sentence and then you have to make it into a complete sentence. So that is their warm-up. I gave them a half sheet of paper. So they basically just wrote the incomplete sentence and then they just wrote a complete sentence with it. Obviously, everyone is going to have a different answer because some people think a lot more than others. Some people wrote very simple sentences, whereas others wrote more complex sentences. So I get to see who are my students that are more simple and then are more complex. For social studies, I am really loving this activity. I am so glad that I found it. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so for social studies, I gave them this map. I found this on TPT for free. I want to say the creator is mrharms.com. Not quite sure, but I know it was for free. And then I gave them this alphabet, which I grabbed the wrong one, so I'm gonna grab the right one. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I could not find it for the life of me. And I did give them this 50 states alphabet worksheet where they kind of gave already like all of the A's and then all of the C's and then D's and so on. So they were able to use the map to figure it out. And I really was very interested to see what some strategies were. Like, these kids are very brilliant because I told them that the only homework was this. I gave them 2 days, by the way, to complete it, but they could have done anything they want to the map. Some colored it in as they were, filling out the worksheet. Some crossed it out. There were some that drew like stars by the state's name, like all different kinds of strategies that I really loved seeing. Like, I was so amazed at them. So I'm glad that they keep that creativity and just keep pushing forward on other assignments. Next week we are going to start Colonial America, but we're not going to start that yet. We're going to first learn about the first Americans because in 4th grade they learned about Texas history, and in 5th grade they learned about Colonial America and they also learned about United States history. So we're going to first learn how the first Americans, not the first Americans, but like the first Native Americans came to the US when it wasn't even US yet. Other things that we did yesterday was we did work on text features. This I did purchase off of TPT from Kim Miller during like a back to school sale. I really love this. She has a lot more that we are going to work on tomorrow. Tomorrow's activity is going to be giant panda. So this one has more text features. The giraffes had 5 to start them off with: title, heading, keyword, sidebar, and photograph. And then tomorrow we are going to work on more like digital, because we are going to do some research in 5th grade. So this one has title, heading, which they know, keyword, sidebar, which they know, photograph, which they know, and then 3 new ones, which are captions, hyperlink, and search bar. So caption they will see throughout like many stories. Hyperlink and search tool are more digitally. So that's something that as they research, stories, and as they research projects, they'll be able to recognize what that text feature is. Did work on, this was their homework, no, their warm-up for yesterday. We are slowly just reviewing types of sentences. This one is declarative sentences. This one is based on the big book, which I don't know where it is. I think it's over here. Again, I did get the declarative sentences from the Spectrum Language Arts. And then tomorrow we are focusing on interrogative sentences. And then Thursday we are going to focus on exclamatory sentences. And then we will end it off with imperative sentences. And on Friday, at the very end of the day, we will have a small quiz. Now I do have this one that did come with the Scholastic, like one of these ones right here, like a small one. But I'm not quite sure if I want to use it. I think it's a little bit too complex for what we are technically learning. So I think I'm going to research another quiz for them, or just create my own, because I do want to give them the best chance, and I want it to be similar to what they are learning. I hate curriculum that teach you one thing and then the test and the quiz is like something completely different. I hate that. I hated that as a kid, and I don't want my kids to go through that. Something else that we have been learning, like I said, we did learn about prediction today. We are also going to go over main idea. So this and the prediction are together in one PDF file. So this is something that I do want to start teaching them, main idea, just because main idea is very complex. It's not very easy to see what the main picture is. They have a ton of problems. Last year my kids had problems, and I'm pretty sure this year they will have problems as well. What they also have been doing is I think inferencing, I think I told you about this. So they do have one more worksheet. This one is a little bit more complex, however. So puzzle 2 is more complex. This one has to do with like traveling. So they might not know about it because it says jetway, terminal, so they might not have that strong vocabulary, or they might not know what those words represent. Like for me, I have never been on a plane, but I know what those words mean because obviously, I'm older, I have more experience. So that one I'm going to help them out with. Some of them might know, some of them obviously won't know. And then number 4 is somebody's birthday. So it says here, like, I didn't feel a year younger. I knew that today was finally the day. I had a present. So this is for their birthday, because at first I thought it was Christmas, but it's for their birthday. So this is what they will be doing for homework. And I love giving them time to do it in class. That way I can go around and I can actually like help those that need it. My first year, I would give out homework and I would just, here, take it home. Take it home, take it home. I don't want to see it. Take it home. But as I go through, my teaching experience, I realized not all kids have parents that can help them at home. Some parents work late. Some parents don't even know what they're learning. Like, what is this? Inferencing? I've never heard of it. And that's okay, but I want to give the kids the best chance to improve their learning. Like, I'm really pushing the improvement in my classroom. Like, if you don't learn, you don't improve. So I tell them we can't waste our learning, because if you don't learn, you don't improve. So that's what I'm pushing in my classroom, to make sure that every moment is spent learning. But we are also having fun. You know, this activity with the puzzle, they loved, like absolutely enjoyed. I'm also giving them time to talk to each other, you know, help each other. Today I saw my lowest kid being helped by like a very smart kid, one of my highest kids. Like, it absolutely brought joy to my face, like just seeing that. By the way, I know I'm kind of chatting a very long time, but I need your guys' help. How do you get kids to enjoy books? Because I'm having that problem where they get a book and they read for like 5 minutes or a couple pages and they kind of stop, and then they kind of get another book, like they return it and get another book. And then there are some that they're only getting picture books. Like, I put them in the bottom because I didn't want kids to read picture books, but that's really all they're gravitating towards. So let me guys know what I can do to kind of help them get more chapter books, help them enjoy, because I have over 200 books, guys. I promise I have a wide variety of chapter books. I just don't understand. So let me know some help, some ways that you guys motivate your kids to read chapter books and help them actually, you know, try the chapter book, because I feel like they quit if they don't like it after the first few pages. So let me guys know what you do, and then that will be much appreciated. So let me go ahead and let me stop talking. I pretty much showed you everything. Right now, what I did during dismissal is, I can't really show you because it has grades on it and names, but I was doing like a grade book system, because last year I did it on one full page and I just got really tired of it by the end. So I want to see if I can do like halfsies, like a little checklist. I don't know, I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys around the room what I'm working with, how my classroom is looking after a week of teaching. Again, today is Tuesday, so a week and 1 day, and let's go ahead and show you. Alright, so this is what you see. Everything looks perfectly normal except this stack. This is just the remainder of the school supplies, what they have given me. A bunch of line paper, some copy paper, and a couple of other things. I need to decide what to do with this. I just feel like it's so much, but it does not fit in the cabinet. So I have to decide. I think I want to buy one of those long Sterilites, like one for construction papers, because I just feel this takes up too much space. I'm not quite sure. I have to decide on that. This, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get clipboard, so that might be used for something else. The whiteboard markers are great. The ones that the school provided us, though, are terrible. Like, my kids have already said to me, Miss Blanco, these have dried out, or Miss Blanco, they don't write very well. So I just tell them, throw it away, because, you know, I'm not going to keep markers that are not working. These, however, do work, the ones that come with the school supply kits. And let's see what else. And then here is the planner that the school provides for the teachers, but I don't really like it, so I don't really use it. I have my laptop here because we did use we did use it for our PLCs today. Oh, by the way, update on the cell phones. I do collect cell phones from the students, from my homeroom specifically, and only 3 students so far have cell phones, but last year there was like a whole lot that turned in their cell phones, but fortunately only 3 turn in their cell phones this year. The date is on the board. I gotta erase all this. Oh, I gotta get new rules because these are like from the first week of school. My bad. I do have another puzzle piece. I do want to go ahead and show you guys what that looks like on my bulletin board. I cannot really show you up close because it does have names, but I can show you from a distance like this. Isn't that so cute? Yes, it's very tiny. It's just this much, but oops, I don't want to show people's names, but I'm just gonna put that right there. And then I do have a new student that showed up yesterday, so that's gonna go on the last one, and then we'll be like a little puzzle. That's so cute. Okay, this I did put something on my Amazon wish list that is like a dry erase board from like the brand Posted, because this, you can see, is just not working. Okay, the other thing that's not really working per se, I gotta give it one more week, is this. I really thought this was a great idea, and it kind of is, but I just feel like I have too many assignments for it to fully work. You know what I mean? But I tried a bin last year and I liked it, but it was too much to deal with. And then now I'm trying this, but I feel like it's not enough. I'm all over the place. I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to turn this off. And this is the state of my desk. Yes, I know, very messy. Very messy, papers everywhere. I was grading, so that is something that I was doing. But let's go ahead and put some things back. I do want to take these home. I did take them home yesterday, but I didn't do anything. I want to take all of my workbooks home to officially see what is in it, so I can start planning more ahead. Everything else is like graded work. I need to take this home so I can see what to keep and what not to keep. This rug, even though I love it because it does hide the glue from underneath, it really is very hard to, like, you know, move my chair in it. So I want to keep it because I tried taking it off and the glue was just terrible. I'm like, oh no. Everything else is just looking crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and do some grading because I do have 20 minutes left of the day. Oh, I need to clock out first of all, and I'll catch you guys up maybe tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. It is currently 4:53. I have about 7 minutes to get out of here. We clock out at 5. We did have our Wednesday meeting today, and we were just able to get out a little bit early. I do have a couple things I want to show you guys. I can't really show you because it does have, you know, our addresses on it, but this is our escape plan, and then this is our like fire drill evacuation plan. I'm sorry I can't show you guys very clearly. This I can show you, however, it's on this very nice like cardstocky paper. I really like it. It's our 5-plan action. You know, just because of the Uvalde shooting, we want to be more secure. We just hired a professional security officer. He's very tall and he's equipped with like everything. Like the gun, the taser, so I feel super secure that he is there, and he is taking his job seriously. Like, he was telling us that every 2 hours he's gonna come around the door, he's gonna come around the hallways, he's gonna like pull on the doors just to make sure that they are locked. Hi, what's up? You're all good? Bye. I totally forgot what I was saying. They wanted us to meet in the last 5 minutes in our grade level team. What? Either way, he said, like I said, he's gonna pull on the doors just to make sure they're locked. So I do have to remember to keep my key on me. What I did was I have all the other keys in here. I'm trying not to show you my school name. I have the restroom key here. This is the, you know, honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I don't even know what these two are for. One of them might be the cabinet. And what else do I have in my room? I don't have anything else. So I might ask the nurse, like, what are these two keys for? But this is the one that I need to worry about. This is the one that opens the closet, oh my god, I'm all over the place, the classroom door. And so I have it like on this side of my ID tag, and then everything else is on the other side. So I have to put this close to the door, so I'll probably post it. I'll probably post it, let me go ahead and show y'all, on this side, just because there's not a lot of space on this side right here. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and post it in the morning. I officially don't have anything else for the kids to do. I need to come in the morning and I need to decide what the heck I'm gonna teach these kids. I do have a couple of things that I want to copy. For example, these two are Carson DeLosa. I love these for sub plans because they have a lot of like writing, and it'll just keep them busy whenever I have subs. This one, we're gonna work on interrogative, so I do want to make a copy of this. And then I also need to copy the rest of like declarative and interrogative. And then I also do want to copy rule number 3 and rule number 2. No, I'm sorry, rule number 3 and rule number 4. Rule number 3 is capitalize people's names and or titles. And then rule number 4 is capitalize the names of cities, states, countries, and continents. So I do want us to work on that tomorrow. So I have it here in this little file organizer to copy. And what I have been doing this year, which I have to go, is I've been doing answer keys. Can you guys see that? Answer keys. So I have all of my answer keys in here. For example, whatever I give the students, I like to do an answer key. So here's like our types of sentences. Here is our 50 states alphabet. Here is our text features, which I have it right here. So here is what we're going to do next week, because today they did giant pandas, which they learned about 3 new text features, which was caption, more digital text features such as hyperlinks, and then a search box. But caption for sure does pop up a lot during like my view curriculum, so I did wanted them to look into that today. And then here is the answer key for the capitalization. There's rule 3 and rule 4, and then I need to print all of the other ones. There's like I think 14 rules in total in terms of capitalization. I've been doing a really great job on grading. I have been grading in the morning, and I have been grading during dismissal because I let the kids be quiet during dismissal. So I can't show you, but I have been doing some grades right there. I'm trying to make it blurry so you guys don't see the names or the grades. And then there's my homeroom. So what I'm doing this week, I guess I can somewhat show you, is it's kind of like half and half. So I can like cut it down the middle, because I really got tired of the way I did it last year with one entire full page. So this year I'm trying to, make it more simpler, make it not so overwhelming, that I want to do it like just one section. And I'll show you a picture of what I'm kind of looking for, so that way you guys can get an idea of what it actually looks like and not just like a blurry mess. Alright guys, it is officially time to go. I am heading out the door, and I'm going to my apartment, which is 14 minutes away. I'm going to do a 3-month video on my apartment living because I'm super excited. Super excited. It's almost been 3 months. So watch out for that video and then keep watching this video. See you tomorrow. Good morning. I'm lying. It is afternoon. Why do I keep saying that? Because I used to vlog in the morning, but now I really don't have time. So what I'm doing this year is I'm really making sure that I don't spend as much time in school anymore. Right now I'm semi-updated with my grades. So far I have maybe half the grades I need. But honestly, these first 2 weeks are really more like 100s just because, you know, you give them assignments that don't require, hi honey, a lot of like skill. Hi, Miss Rumble. Hi, they're so cute. So I want to go ahead and show you guys what we did today. I'm gonna spend about maybe 10 minutes with you guys, showing you guys how, you know, what the current situation is, and then I am getting out of here. I really do not want to make a habit of staying late. I am doing a pretty great job of you know, coming into work at 7:20, which is 10 minutes before my contract hours, and then leaving either at 4 or 5 when they kick us out. But I really do want to start, you know, like at 4, 4:10, definitely not as late as I used to. What I have been doing is I have this bin. These are like the mini Sterilite containers. You can easily just take them out. I have all of my red pens here, and basically what I do is I give them to the first person. I tell them, take out how much you need for your row, which is 1, 2, 3, and then I just pass it along, and they've been doing a great job just because last year I used to give 1 red pen to every student and they would just lose it. I mean, it was like they would just never be able to hold them for more than a day. Some obviously did, but it was just a disaster last year. I would be constantly buying red pens, and I just don't want that anymore. So I am distributing them and collecting them, and fortunately I have been training my kids to do it in a quick manner so it does not take forever. I will, however, be changing up my seats. They did wanted to do it alphabetically, but that was only for the first 2 weeks, and honestly people have been changing their desk arrangement. So tomorrow is the first day that I'm going to start changing my kids up. And I did like that it was alphabetical because when I got papers back they were already kind of in alphabetical order, but honestly some kids talk way too much to some other kids, so I need to separate them, and I'm gonna do that starting tomorrow. I did get a adorable little, there's a fly in here. I did get an adorable little note, so cute. I did have to use the Talking Points app, which is our app of communication. I did have to talk to one of my parents for someone's behavior. This kid is very low. He's around 2nd grade level, maybe even 1st grade level if I'm being honest, but his behavior is just really childish, very immature, very, and his first language is Spanish, and even though his teachers have been consistently talking to him in Spanish, he still talks, the teachers have been consistently talking to him in English. He still continues to talk in Spanish, but the thing is mom talks to him in English as well. So I'm not quite sure why there is such a big language barrier between him, but I have to work on him. They also did work on interrogative sentences. This is from the book Spectrum Language Arts, and then we did do this side. This side is going to be for a grade where they had to tell me if it was punctuation mark or a period, and again we did do capitalization. So that's pretty much all that we did today. a little unfortunate note was the superintendent was walking around today, you know, making sure that everything was good, and she looked at my classroom while I was teaching and everything went well, except when she passed by a second time, she asked my kids to open up the door because two of them were not paying attention and were playing around, and I felt so embarrassed. Like, are you serious? Like, the superintendent? Like, oh my god. So that happened today. So what I'm gonna do in the next 10 minutes, oh, by the way, let me show you guys. So starting here in my subplans, I did go ahead and add one more worksheet to my subplans. So in case I'm ever out, you know, by, you know, just being out, not planned, I do have 2 activities in there. This is what my desk currently looks like. I hate that this row is so close to the smartboard because these 2 kids are kind of blocking like everyone else's view. So I'm gonna have to work on that. I keep pushing them back, but the kids keep pushing them up, and I understand, like, there's already barely enough room in here. This is the majority of my craziness. I mean, just look at this. Oh my goodness. We have paper, we have the cell phone holder, we have a whole bunch of index cards, we have a whole bunch of lined paper, composition notebooks. I need to sharpen these pencils before I leave. Oh, by the way, we did get My View Social Studies book, so we have 50. Hopefully we don't get more than 50 students. Right now we have 47, and then we did get 5.1. I don't think we got 5.2. No, we did not get 5.2. Oh, but I just realized that I actually signed off of 5.2. Oops, my bad. So I need to make sure I fix that. So 5.1, and then social studies. My poor little dustpan, I think it's broken, like this part right here, so I need to fix it or buy a new one. This, I have decided that I want to do it as a return bin. So here's how I do it. Let me show you guys. So as I collect the homework, I put them in here. So this is my homeroom, and then in the second drawer is the other homeroom. And then as I finished, as I grade them, I put them in this bin, and then I put them in the other bin if it's my other class. I need to make some labels for dry erase markers, and then same thing for here. I don't think I can combine them. No, I can't. There's too much. This one is task cards. I'm gonna explain that like to the kids next week, and my early finishers as well. And then these are highlighters. I think the highlighters might go in the container that I have here. Let me guys show you. So I do have a bin for highlighters. Nope, that is not highlighters. It says highlighters, but I have popsicle sticks, which I do need to go ahead. My school does reinforce popsicle sticks. I don't like them. I don't like, you know, if kids don't know, I don't want to like pull out their name and reinforce to the entire class that they don't know it. So that's why I like more class like shout outs. But I might put the highlighters there. This I have been liking. Let me go ahead and show you guys before I leave. This is like to copy, so I still have a text feature that I want to highlight. I do have like more subplans that I do want to copy, but like when that one is done, I'll copy that. These are my answer keys, so like these ones, these are all of my answer keys that I have so far. I'm gonna put them in here, obviously in the folder, but obviously just for purpose of videoing it. These are parent logs. I'm not using this right now, so I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna change it, just because there's so much space that I can utilize. These are citations, that's why it's in the red folder. And this one I have been using a lot. These are my nurse notes. there's been like a virus going around school. It's not really COVID, but kids have been getting sore throats, and they have been as well, like I got a headache or my stomach hurts, and it's just all around school. The only time that they actually get sent home is when they actually have a fever. So that is the end of today. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about my classroom and what I have been doing. I do want to tell the kids though, I feel like they're not being respectful towards the books. I was just looking at it today during, class, and I realized that a lot of kids are just putting the books where they think it goes. They're not actually reading the label. So that's what I'm going to teach them tomorrow is, guys, the label says realistic fiction. Please put it back in a realistic fiction bin. So I'm going to teach them that tomorrow, as well as how to put back a book. Sometimes they might lay it on top, and I realize that it's my fault that I didn't teach them how to do this first day of the school year. But I would assume that they know how to. Like, they've had books in 4th grade. I'm not sure. Either way, I just know that they're making a mess, and I need to fix that, because I'm not gonna, it's already the 2nd week of school. I'm not gonna have that for the entire year. So they're gonna have to fix it, and I'm gonna teach them how. So I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys tomorrow for Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Today was a long week. I don't know if it's because it's the entire 5 days now, but it's been a long week. I will go ahead and see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I'm enjoying pizza. So delicious, y'all. Let me finish this. I'll be back. Hold on. Alrighty, everybody. It is Friday. It is 4:07, and I'm getting the heck out of here. I ain't gonna clock out. Today it was raining. It was thunderstorm. We had to do one line for our dismissal line. I wonder if I can clock out. But today, what they just did was they did the volcano text evidence. Oh, can I? Oh, I can submit it now. Oh, how many hours? 40 hours? Okay, submit. Okay, so they did their text evidence, and then they also did like a small Labor Day activity, like super simple, like 2nd graders can do it. I don't have my lesson plan ready. I don't know what the heck I'm teaching next week. I don't know. I'm actually gonna take a stack of papers home to grade, because yes, I'm gonna take a stack of papers home to grade, but I'm only gonna grade on Monday, because even though it's a holiday, I can grade in less than a week, and technically, like, and we still get paid for that day, so might as well. So that's the only time I'm actually gonna take papers home to grade. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna end it here because I want to get the heck out of here. It's Friday, and I just want to be in my home, but I'm gonna stop by my sister's to hang out with the puppy. We did get a new puppy, a mini golden doodle, so that's super fun and exciting. And he's only like 14 weeks, like a little bit less than 14 weeks. So no, I'm lying. He's like maybe 15 weeks. Yeah, I think 15 weeks. Either way, I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, guys.